what made you become JCI PJ member and what attracted you to this organization?
I got to know about JCI PJ through PP Chan Chiyong. Was in a wedding dinner, he's just sitting next to me, and then he told me about JCI, and then he invited me to one of the board meetings. So I attended, then I eventually got invited for more events and stuff like that, and that's how I get acquainted and then slowly got absorbed into JCI PJ. But what attracted me most is actually the friendship and companionship of people or young people around my age. Because at the time while I was working, right, I always thought young people are supposed to be just looking for better career, looking for more money, And I'm very pleased and very surprised to also got to know a group of people who are actually, looking for other things, not just career and money. They're also looking for how to make this world a better place. Yeah, I think that is one of the major attraction to me.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. So the second question would be, what positive change did you see in yourself after joining JCI PJ?
If I can be very frank, right, the initial joining part, because that time I have no obligation, I'm just a member. I can be there, I can not be, I don't have to be there, I have a choice. So I kind of enjoy it. Not until I was then elected as president, and then I have more responsibility, and I even go and pitch for the CYEA project. We go and pitch for CYEA. I have no idea how big is the project, and I have no idea what sort of obligations that I have to carry. So the experience has been up and down, because there were times where I was a bit burnt out, because I didn't expect that kind of thing. Because if I had been a member for a longer period, right, then when I take up the project, I think I'll be more prepared. At least mentally, I know, hey, when you say you want to become a chairman of an event, you better we say fun son, you better be commit, and you got to travel so much, So I was not prepared at all. But what encouraged me to carry on is, I think it's the PPs during that time, they've been very supportive, and also the members, and I know that right now we have 50 members, all right. Those committed ones, 20, but the real hardcore, you probably 10 or 12, right? All you need is just that 10 or that 12, right? You can carry out a lot of projects, all right. Yeah, so my experience has been up and down, but overall, I think the positive change has been, I think a few things. Number one, because of the formal and informal interaction with all our PPs and all the members of JCI, and also the business people that we get to interact with, right? I sort of see a blueprint towards how I want to live my life, all right, who I want to be, and there's sort of like a blueprint how you're gonna get there, and of course on the other part you also see some not so good kind of example. I'm sure over time you will see some character and some people who they're big talkers, but they never take action, and now you look at them and see, oh look, we don't want to be like that, so those are the things that I learned. So I think JCI PJ is a very good platform whereby you can actually just go to one place, right? Just one organization, you can get to meet so many type of people, from the good to the bad. All right, and then it sort of gives you a blueprint, give you an indication of how to get things done. I think also it sort of prepared me to accept things that can happen. Things can happen, unexpected thing can happen, and be prepared for it. This is life. I guess I don't know whether those are positive changes. Okay, but those are the things that I learned. In business, right? I mean, Oscar and Chai, you are running a business. Somebody's reporting to you. You tell them they'll do it, right? Yeah. They don't do it. You just send them a letter and say bye. JCI PJ, you can't motivate them with money, you know.
Yeah.
You only motivate them with a vision, you know, get them involved, you know. So that sort of gives you, you know, a real sense of running an organization without using money and other motivation factors. How are you going to do that?
True.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But overall, I think just have fun, you know.
So the third question would be, what are the things you like about JCI PJ?
What I like, a few things. Number one, there is a ready platform whereby I can actually tap into an international network. All right. I'll give you an example. Last year, I was looking for an accountant in Taiwan. And then, you know, the president last year, right? He gave me a contact, you know, and straight away that contact that he gave me is a warm contact because somebody knows him and I know a common person, you know. Straight away we can actually work together, you know, and then I actually got to help the client to set up a company in Taiwan, you know, and it benefits everybody. So the ready network of international network, number one. Like what I say, not in the order of preference, but just one of those. Number two would be the friendship in JCI. That's what attracted me as well. I think I enjoy the companionship and the friendship of the PPs and the members. These are the two things that I enjoy most. The meetings and stuff like that. Sometimes, you know, meetings are very long. Too many protocols, too many processes. I understand those are all necessary to reinforce our belief, reinforce our culture. You know, those are all necessary. So, but one more thing I've learned, I forgot to tell you. One more thing that I've learned from JCI is the meeting procedures. Now, I myself, I'm a company secretary. I'm a chartered accountant. I run an accounting firm. You know, we also run meetings for clients and stuff like that. But it's the parliament procedures, right, that I've learned the most because that is something that I can apply to my client's meeting. Especially when my client is the major shareholder, when they want to make sure certain things are being proposed and being controlled in a very orderly manner and in the legal way, right? They know what are their rights and stuff like that. You know, how to propose a resolution, how to change it and stuff like that. So, and that has helped me a lot. In fact, one of the recent usage for that parliamentary procedure is in my own taman. You know, I'm living in a garden gated area where there are AGM. You know, I actually stood up and advised them how to run a meeting properly. You know, because that time everybody's trying to say everything, everybody's trying to raise their hand and
it become chaos.
We're chaotic. So yeah, parliamentary process. I think that's something I learned.
Okay, great. Okay, so next question would be, what are your greatest or proud moment or achievement or funny moment during your time in JCI PJ?
Maybe it's the completion of CYEA project 208, I think. So that was the first CYEA JCI PJ ever hosted. A big project for me. Everybody chip in and help out. At the end of the event, I felt so relieved, and the part that touched me most is all the organizing committees and all the members stay back to help out to clean up the place, you know. And we had a photo session with our guests of honor, with our advisors, and they all say, "Oh, it's such a good event," you know. And yeah, I think that was probably my happiest moment, you know, because CYEA is really, really stressful. Even more stressful than being a president at the time. So,
and then the next question would be, so who are the most memorable person during your time in JCI PJ and why?
Yeah, I would name a few. PP Shina and PP Chiet Yen, okay? They have helped me a lot, okay? They are the one who actually encouraged me to take up the post, and also doing my presidential year. They have helped a lot in many ways, and we still remain very good friends. So if I name two, I'll name both of them. Of course, the other past president, who have helped out so much. I think they are all, very, very, very valuable in my association with JCI.
Okay, thank you. And then the next question is, can PP Samuel tell us something that others didn't know about you?
But they probably don't know that I can play the piano. I play piano.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like music. I like to play the piano. The things that I've done probably they don't know about would be I've actually been to Mount Everest base camp only.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Mount Everest. There are 8 base camp. So I've done base camp 1. My greatest experience in my younger days. So it was like a 3 weeks journey, all the way up to the base camp 1. So that was very fun.
May I ask, how old were you at that time when you went to the base camp? Roughly.
Base camp probably 26.
26.
26.
Oh.
26, 27. It was a fun experience. Yeah.
Okay.
You can organize, your team, JCI PJ, go and climb Mount Kinabalu. I think it will be very fun.
So my last question would be, can PP Samuel describe yourself in about maybe 5 words?
Okay. I mean, this is what I know about myself, and also confirmed by other people. I'm a straightforward person. I'm an intuitive person. I make decisions based on intuition a lot. That's why sometimes my wife always remind me, slow down, think about it first before you take action, But of course, there are people who told me that there are a lot of great leaders who are also very intuitive,
Yeah.
They take action right away when they know that is the right thing. So I am that sort of person. I would also consider myself very family oriented. I really, really like to spend time with my kids. I have 2 young kids, one 9 years old, the other one is 3. I like to spend time with them. The best day of my day, the best time of my day is after work. I can go home and I let them play outside, watch them cycle, and watch them play with each other. That is the most enjoyable thing that I do. Probably I'm older now. When I was about your age, I have other interests. I was very focused in building my network, building my business. But now the focus has shifted a bit. But in terms of my character, I think I'm that kind, very straightforward, intuitive type. Also, I hate to. I don't like bullshitting.
Oh. Yeah.
I like to get opinion right away, and no bullshitting, no beat around the bush. Because I think life is short, why waste time?
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But over time, I also learned to become more graceful. I learned to be more forgiving. I think that is also very important. Yeah, because when you learn to forgive others, you also learn to forgive about the mistakes that you make, or I make, the mistakes that I might make. There are things that I've done or decisions that I've made that I'm not proud of. I don't think it's right now, So, but sometimes you just have to forgive yourself and move on. Likewise, you forgive others as well. Okay, yeah. So those are the things that I'm still learning. I would encourage the president, the IB chairman, and your committee members to be yourself. Right? People tell us to be a more rounded person, right? Be more rounded. Yeah, there's wisdom behind this teaching, but it's also not quite right to ask everybody to be rounded. Then everybody become the same type, right? Everyone has its own age, everyone has its own character. That is advantageous in certain situation. Could be disadvantages in certain situation. Probably you need to be more rounded when you know that you cannot contribute much, but you have something that you can contribute. So just be yourself. Right? Number 2 is have a bit more fun. Don't be too serious. Right? Yeah, because I've seen previously some presidents they feel very pressured because there is a great pressure for them to achieve certain awards. Hey, your PP, your past president got so many awards, you must do the same thing and stuff like that. Yes, if you get awards, that's very good, but I think the journey is more important. All right. And believe me, if you have done a good job, of course, if you write a good proposal and submission, right, the reward will come. I think at the end of the day, right, your members will thank you, the president, the committee member, for great experience that you have actually created for everybody, or the opportunity that you have brought about for everybody. I think that is something that people will remember you for. Now, you ask me, right, in a particular year, how many awards have you won? Seriously, I don't remember. I know we won a lot of awards, but ask me about some of the fun things that we do, I can remember, those are the things that I remember. So I don't know. Maybe some past president may not agree with what I say. They will say, "Hey, go for it, make the chapter proud." Yeah, make the chapter proud by fulfilling your commitment. Make the chapter proud by, building the members up. I never. I mean, when I see our chapter win award, I think I'm very happy for them. But I also believe there are a lot of hard work behind those awards.
Yes,
definitely.
Exactly.
But if a person couldn't bring in the award, but he has done a good job, I think we should all appreciate him as well.
Yes, correct.
True.